What is up, guys? In today's video, we are going to be talking about the song Keep Running by Mass Anthem. And I'm super excited about doing this because this is the first time that I get to do my own tutorial on a tutorial video, so I'm pretty pumped about that. This video will be an in-depth guitar tutorial about the different types of tones that I'm using, as well as the overall technique of the song and the different parts that I'll be playing. There are two main parts. One is kind of like the overall theme, and then there's like a guitar solo and kind of like this little outro guitar solo at the end. And so I'll be going through all that note for note. So stay tuned and thank you for watching. Also stay tuned for more tutorial videos coming your way on the new album Through People Like Me. So I'm tuned down a half step. So basically my low E string is a D sharp or an E flat. All of the strings are flat. So for Keep Running, there's this overall feel where there's like this kind of like swing feel to it. And so you have to kind of implement that into your playing and kind of think behind the beat a little bit. And so there's this overall theme, this kind of sample that is being played throughout the song, and that is this. And it's very simple, but it kind of adds to that swing feel. So how I'm playing this lick is I'm putting my ring finger on the 9th fret G string, and then I'm actually barring my first finger on the 5th fret B string and E string. And so I'm only playing those notes, and I'm palm muting these notes too to keep it really nice and tight. So the picking pattern that I'll be playing is you start it on the G string, you go up to an upstroke on the B string, back to a downstroke on the G string, an upstroke on the E string, and then an upstroke again on the B string, and a downstroke on the G string. And that's kind of the riff, and you kind of loop that around. So let me get a little closer. So basically for the guitar solo, I have a very slight delay. So basically for the tone, I have a slight delay and reverb. So I have kind of like this automatic wah on my guitar that's kind of pulsating and back and forth with every note. And so I'm not actually controlling it with my foot. It's just all automated in my pedal. So that is that. And so for my pickups, I am using the bridge pickup with the tone all the way open, and then the volume is obviously all the way up. Here's what it sounds like. So you kind of hear that wah sound. Let's just dive right in. To start it off, I do a slide up on the B string on the 10th fret to the 12th fret. Actually, let me take the wah pedal off for now. So what I do is I slide up, and then I do that twice, and the second one is kind of delayed a little bit more, it feels like. And then ending that on the B string 7th fret. And then that little trill there is the 9th fret G string, pull off down to the 7th fret G string, and hit the 9th fret D string, and then go back up to the 9th fret G string, or sorry, 7th fret. And then repeat that again. So that's the 10th fret E string. And then all of this is like a combination of pull-offs and maybe a little bit of picking in there, but it's mostly pull-offs. Let me break that down. So it's all voicing in the pentatonic scale. So if you don't know what that is, look it up. It's very, very helpful in soloing. So let me start off that run. So I do it with my ring finger because I feel like I get a little bit more control. So 10th fret E string down to the 7th fret E string, and kind of pick this out however is most comfortable. It can be done. You can do the whole thing like pull-offs. And so I never pick. Sometimes I do that. Sometimes I'll pick a few places. And so just kind of do whatever's comfortable to you. So let me go start that and just do it really slowly. So 10th fret E string. Pull off to the 7th fret. 10th fret B string. 7th fret B string. 9th fret G string down to the 7th fret G string. And then 9th fret D string down to the 7th fret D string. And then I slide up on the G string from the 9th to the 11th. And then end it on the 7th fret G string. So let me do that whole beginning part. Cool. Okay, for the second half of that solo, you are going to start on the 17th fret B string, slide up to the 19th, kind of that same feel that we had down here. End it on the B string, 15th fret. And then kind of like we had that hammer-on pull-off deal here. Do that again, but do it here on the G string, 16th fret, down to the 14th fret, to the 16th fret D string. Easy enough. And then that final ascending run, A string, first finger, to A string, 14th fret on, so the 12th fret to the 14th fret. That's a hammer on. Hammer on again. Slide up. So A string, 12th fret to 14th fret. D string, 12th fret to 14th fret. And then you slide up to the 16th fret D string. After you slide up, go to the 12th fret G string. G string, 12th fret to the 14th fret G string. Go to the 14th fret G string, and then it's a hammer on and a pull off kind of deal. So that's 16th fret down to the 14th fret G string. And then there's a final run there. 16th fret, pull off down to the 14th fret G string. And then 16th fret D string. And then do that same kind of deal on the D string, 16th fret down the 14th fret. On the A string, you're hitting the 17th fret A string. I'm going to do that slowly. Slide up to the 16th fret D string and end it on the 12th fret D string. And then you're there. So we go back into the chorus after the solo, and then we go into that kind of outro. And so there you can kind of play whatever you really want, because I feel like live I'm going to end up changing things anyway. But I'm going to teach you what I played on the recording. And so it's kind of that same feel that we did in the solo section. That stays the same. I'll teach you that. 10th fret up to the 12th fret on the B string. Back down to the 10th fret. With your middle finger, slide up on the G string 9th fret to the 11th fret. And then with your first finger, play the 8th fret B string up to the 10th fret B string, and then with your ring finger play the 10th fret E string, pull off down to the E string on the 7th fret, like that. I'm going to play that beginning part slower. And then moving on, I bar this part on the 10th fret, B string and E string. So B string, then E string. Slide up to the 14th fret E string, and then slide up to the 15th fret E string, back down to the 14th fret, and then with your ring finger, start on the 15th fret B string, slide up to the 17th, and back down to the 15th fret B string. Play it slowly. Like we did in the solo section. The 16th fret G string down to the 14th, down to the 16th fret D string, back up to the 14th fret. Make sure you get that pull off in there, make it easier. Cool. And then we kind of repeat that. Kind of repeat that same idea, but it's a little bit different. So I'm going to teach you that. Slide up to the 12th fret B string from the 10th fret. Back down to, and then play the 8th fret B string. Slide up to the 11th fret G string. with your middle finger. Play the 8th fret B string up to the 10th fret B string, and then end on the 7th fret G string. And then go to the 9th fret D string, 7th fret D string, and then you're going to slide down. So then you go to the 9th fret A string, slide down to the 7th fret, pull off on the 5th fret A string, hammer on the 7th fret A string, slide up to the 9th fret, and then resolve back down to the 5th fret A string. So I'm going to play that nice and slow. To speed is. So then I'm going to play that outro for you. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Be sure to give it a like if you found this video helpful. Also be sure to subscribe to my channel for updates on vlogs, behind the scenes, or tutorial videos that will be coming your way soon.